All right, we're recording. So here's what's up with Bosch. He was thirsty for info on an underground fighting tournament, one that just so happens to be run by a massive criminal organization. Mad Gear handed over some major cash to try and weasel their way in, until Bosch stole it anyway. What did he intend to use the money for? You'll need to gather more info for me before I have the answer, specifically intel on a truly legendary Japanese fighter. Get me information on someone like that, and it'd really make my day. And that is what we're doing on this new episode of Street Fighter World Tour presented by the Shady One. As you can see, I got a little bit of extra drip. Look at him, adore him, love him. He looks good. He looks mad handsome. Anyway, nigga, that's me. I look good. I look mad handsome. Let's go. But we're going to this soba restaurant spot, which means I'm probably going to meet E Honda, which is pretty cool. But the other thing that I wanted to do, the other thing that I wanted to show off is that I found a way to make a lot of money, which is basically the scrap heap mini game. But if you go to deliveries and then you use the cornflakes, you will get like a 30, I think it's a 30% increase in whatever money you hope to be making from your side quests. And so as a result, at least for me anyway, as a result, I don't know why I did that. But anyway, as a result, you get to grind out a lot of moolah. Let's try that again. As a result, you get to grind out a lot of money, which you could buy for a lot of items, which mean I can max out Ken's friendship, I can max out Cammy's friendship, I can max out Luke's friendship, Jamie's. That's Manon. This is Kimberly. This is JP. I can max out all them folks today. Well, not today because I didn't really unlock like half of those people, but I could do Ken, Cammy, Manon, and Luke. I could do those, right? And I was aiming to go ahead and buy the stuff needed for Ryu, but in order to do Ryu at this point and at this time, I have to go and meet E Honda. And so once I do that, we can go and buy Ryu, or we can buy Ryu's love, but it's time to go meet E Honda. Yoisho! Word.
Yoisho! Yoisho!
Jungle House, Edelman. Throw into business.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Nah, it's really good eating for real. Big Honda in the building. A sumo wrestler? Yeah, that's probably the guy. A photo would be icing on the cake, though. Okay. Now, how do I find a photo spot? Ah, probably here. Boom. Accessing my camera app will activate in mission mode. All I need to do is snap the photo. Where's the photo spot? Down. Camera. Mission mode. That was easy. A photo will be iced on the cake. This guy, yeah, I've heard of him. No denying he's from Japan, that's for sure. I'll take it. Intel is intel. I'll send you the additional info about Bosch after this. Now let's talk to the guy.
What's up?
You're looking for a legendary Japanese fighter? And make no mistake, you're looking right at it. You're looking right at... Then make no mistake, you're looking right at him. Then again... You might be looking for Mr. Fireball and Dragon Punch. Drop by Ginbu Temple in Japan, you might just find him there. Oh wow, so he just gives me Ryu. I can tell by looking at you that you're not here for the Chanko stew. Nope, you're the kind of person who's always looking for an opportunity to get buff. You darn right I am. The fire in a person's eyes never lies. Let me treat you to a little sumo training then. Hey, I dig it. Get me enrolled, senpai. Oh shit. Oh, and I'm shirtless? Yes, sir. I got the Sasuke no Hano. Oh shit, he is kicking my ass. It's okay though. It's okay though. I got my chain on. I can't look. I can lose. I can lose.
Attack!
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out the ring. Oh, I super lost. I'm out the ring.
What's wrong? That all you got?
Yeah. No.
Nobody ever got strong without losing.
He's spitting. He's spitting. Big Honda in the bag. I cannot wait to play him in my Fool's Gold Challenge. If I can ensure...
Good stuff.
I could tell by looking at you that you'd have a knack for it. How's about I teach you one of my patented sumo techniques? Teach away. There's never any harm in learning a thing or two. Love this guy. He's just a guy for real. He's just a guy, man. How can you hate him? Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we can talk to you, buy some things. Instant soba. Ryu likes instant soba, so we got about like 19 of these. How about 20? Look at my bank account. This don't mean nothing to me.
Much appreciated.
All right, time to go and see. Trying to see somebody. There we go. Wait, time out, time out. Let's do the monk mission. Rex, I was watching the tournament. You really put on a show back there. How's it feel having others watching you fight? It makes me want to become stronger. If that's what it took to get your butt in gear, I'm all for it. You're still in the middle of your journey, though.
Yes.
Okay, I read you. Got no time to stand around chewing the fat, huh? Put up your dukes then, cause I'm coming for you. Hey, shout out to Retsu. He's a decent guy. It's only been 10 minutes so far. Love that for me. I don't plan on losing though. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, okay. We switched to the Ken layout. We got rid of Marissa. I don't want to say got rid of because I might still play her a little bit, but we definitely stopped playing Marissa as much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait, did I get rid of it? I don't remember what super combo I have. What do I do? It don't even matter for real what I do. Actually, let's see. Alright. I gotta go check that loadout. I don't know what I gave him. Oh, he looks so happy. Let's go. Let's go. Who needs a Ken? I'm the Ken for real. Okay. Do I not have EX? I do. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pop an item in. And while we're here, pop some damage buffs. I didn't know he'd do that. Look, Marissa. Nah, I just wanted her to watch me win. I just wanted her to watch me win.
Bravo! Bravo!
Not too shabby. You're really coming into your own. Looks to me like you're starting to figure out which path it is you're walking. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like him. Hey, hand me your phone for a sec, will ya? I'm sensing destiny here, so I figure I might as well give you my contact info. And done. Go ahead and contact me when the mood strikes. Next time we meet, I expect you to be even tougher. Until then, hey, I'll take it. He ain't do nothing for me, dog. I leveled up off it, though. I'll take that. Kim wants to speak to me. I'll take that.
Howdy.
Drive parries.
Shucks.
Da-da-da-da.
Well,
And she was right here. I said, I figured I'd do it. She was right there. She was right there. But then after that, we're going to do the friendship stuff. Because Ken wants to speak to me. Ow. 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 There we go. There we go. There you go. There we go. All right. It's really hard to do it on command for some reason.
okay.
I've been having that issue for a bit that I wasn't getting all my buttons out. And it's been weird. All right, like this controller's kind of on its last legs. I'm not gonna hold you, because like the right button jams, and it's like, ugh. It doesn't jam like all the time. It only jams like if I mash it like a jackass. But like in the heat of the moment, I am prone to mashing like a jackass. So anyway, change my location today to take off different oh, okay, never mind. Wait, she's got nothing more to teach me? And I ain't getting nothing from it? Yo. I kind of want to fight that superhero guy, but I kind of don't want to, like, go through all the rigmarole to get to him. Anyway, we're gonna go handle the Masters in Metro City. So we're gonna talk to Luke first, because of course we're gonna talk to Luke first. Yeah. So if you're tuning in wondering where the pain o'clock is, do not worry. We wanted to do a bunch of friendship quests first, before we go into Yakuza 7, but don't you worry, at around 6:30 or 6:30, aka maybe the hour and a half mark, you'll be able to see it. It's gonna be very easy for the VODs because I think the VODs like have categories you could use, so you can work off that. However, if you're watching this on the VOD channel on YouTube, you're kind of out of luck.
At ease.
I did Yakuza 7 before I even thought of it, so.
The way I see it. Yo.
No holding back, let's find out what's inside. This is for me, you totally know how to pick them.
Yo.
No, accidents. Now I gotta go to JP. Or now I gotta talk to JP.
Hey now.
Wait a minute. I was able to finish the last one you gave me, so oh, this one's not as scary? Oh, okay, I forgot.
Yo.
Depending on the gift, like it's gonna be like you get 2 unique things, and then after that you're just spamming it. So we're just gonna go ahead and
Yo.
there we go. Red elevator.
Hey now.
You got to be careful, because if you mash it like I just did,
Yo.
yeah, you gotta be super careful. If you mash it like I'm doing, then you're gonna get rid of a gift that you weren't trying to get rid of.
Yo. Hey now.
Okay.
Yo. Hey now.
I wish they told me, like, I wish I got an "Are you sure" confirmation. Because if it's gonna be that easy, I'm gonna need that. Once a son reaches a certain age, it gets hardest to ignore his father's flaws. Once a son reaches a certain age, it gets harder to ignore his father's flaws. That was true for me and for Ken's son Mel, apparently. Poor soldiers and world-class fighters aren't so different.
How can I fix this?
But eventually, even deadbeat dads end up putting their lives on the line for their son. My dad took me with him to the mall. There was nothing special about that day. It could have been any old day. He just wanted to have a heart-to-heart with his kid, who stayed out late every night and never listened to reason. And then the terrorists set off the bombs. I escaped with my life while my father traveled to the great hereafter. That was the last time I ever saw him. But it's not too late for Ken and Mel. Not yet.
Damn it.
That deadbeat dad KO'd me back in a shawl. But man, I wanted to give him a piece of my mind.
Moving on.
Get over yourself and go home to your family. Nah, he's spitting though.
Hey, got a second?
You want to see just how strong you can get, yeah? Then let me give you a word of advice. On this path, there are 2 ways to make a living. You can win prize money as a world-renowned fighter, or you can become a trainer like me.
Yo.
Either way, you'll have plenty of time to get stronger. Consider them potential future pathways to follow. I got the Hadouken.
Yo. Hey now.
All right.
Hey now. Yo. Hey now. Yo. Hey now.
Every circle we finish, we'll talk to him again.
All
All right.
that aside.
Nayshaw, man, back before it captured the world's attention, it was just a rural backwater. But then came all the investment and developmental aid. Everyone rushed to put up their shiny building first. plenty of fun to be had in a city like that, but fighting's still king as far as I'm concerned. Even a god shows up to watch. I don't have the fondest memories of my time there, but I'd love to travel the country when things cool off a bit. Nah, who he beat? He beat Birdie, a random dude, a couple random dudes actually. Just let loose and go wild in the tournament. Heck, maybe I'll even run into you in the bracket. If that happens, fair warning, I ain't gonna go easy on you. What a guy.
Yo. Yeah, hey now.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Yo.
No.
Yo.
My poor money.
Yeah, hey now. Oh. Yo.
One more.
Yeah, hey now. Oh. Yo.
I might as well give him this instance so I can't.
What's up?
So, starting to see a path forward. You've been looking real confident lately. You've been looking more confident lately. Doesn't it feel like it? Yeah, that's usually how it is when it comes to changes in mindset. Heck, training you has changed me. Every time I teach you something, it gives me a chance to reflect. So, thanks. Gotta be honest, I set my expectations low when I first met you. But you've got something in you that I don't. You're like a technique sponge and ridiculously flexible to match.
That's awesome.
Study under as many teachers as you can and expand your skills. Just remember to say please and thank you, got it?
Yo.
Might as...
Yeah, hey now.
Yeah, no, I did, like, screw up the number.
Oh. Hey.
Hey, are you busy? Let's get some games in back in my place. I'll load up on pizza, ice cream, and snacks, and if you got any favors, bring them with you. There'll be nothing holding us back. Plus, this game only just dropped today, so we'll be on equal footing.
That's right.
Yep, I'm talking about a fighting game. What, you think I'm just gonna stomp you?
No.
You'll be fine. Okay, sure, I've been playing fighters for over 2 decades, but neither of us have played this one before. Nothing more fun than exploring uncharted territory together. Nah, we playing Darkstalkers? That's hilarious. And now I got outfit 2 for Luke. Now water, rinse, and of course repeat for like a bunch of other things. I'm really not trying to do Ryu though. I'm really not trying to do Ryu because like they changed his face and I'm probably gonna have to throw like a reference to really show you what I'm talking about. But like as much as I like to see the as much as I want to see like the personal interactions, I'm really not trying to see Ryu have like that. Like, okay, when that one comedian went to the MCU Eternals, like his jaw changed, and that's exactly what happened to Ryu when they gave him that beard. They gave him that beard. He has a good head for that beard, but you take that beard off, and that's not the jaw he's supposed to have. That's how you know he's not the main character anymore. They did that to his jaw. Ugh. I mean, it's gonna be a while before I actually meet JP, so I ain't exactly gotta hurry for real. I could just run up and meet Ken.
What's up?
Have I had any memorable fights over the years? Oh, you bet. I've got a lifetime of memories. Like when you fought a longtime rival? Yeah, I have a rival. We trained together as fellow students. And together, we grew strong. We fought each other more times than I can count, but, you know, it's funny. Every time we fight, it feels like I discover something new. I hope you find a rival who inspires that same feeling. Oh. Gotta be honest, now's not exactly the best time for me to take someone under my wing. I can't promise I'll be able to teach you forever, but I'll do what I can. Oh. Thanks a bunch, bud. Cookbook? A recipe book? Hey, I'll take it, but it's not exactly gonna change my life. It'll change our bond, apparently. That's what I hate. Only Lily has super loved the gift I got her. Right? I gotta give Cammy eels and she's gonna like throw up eating them. Wait a second. Are you roasting me because you know I can't cook? LOL. Thanks a bunch, bud. I didn't know King couldn't cook. That's ironic. Let's get him to 50 and then see what he's got to talk about.
Is what I thought, but
Kids grow up in a blink of an eye. 1 second they're just a baby and the next, they're big enough to talk back to you. There are two things in this world that I've sworn to protect at any cost.
no kidding.
My wife and my son. I wanted to be the kind of father and husband who could look after his family. I wanted to hold my head high as the guardian of the master's household. Aww. But now I can't even get close to them. He really could if he just got over himself. That's the saddest part of it all. The National Martial Arts Champion.
What?
I accepted the title on some level, but honestly, it never felt right when people called me that. A title was never what I was
The
after.
reality is,
There was this guy. He was always there in front of me, walking steadily onward. Just like him, I spent a lot of time questioning the true nature of strength. Just goes to show how young I was, I guess. That's right. Just takes it personal, like, hey, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? That's hilarious.
thank you.
No, wrong way. JP's gifts are dying. Anyway, cookbook.
Thank you.
Good lord. Every time. That's okay though. Jelly deal? Cookbook. One more. And then we'll actually go back to talking to him.
Anyway,
I always thought having students was annoying, that they just got in the way. I still do, in fact. If I could kick them all to the curb, I would. Sean! The first kid who showed up and asked to become my disciple was one brazen son of a gun. Hey man, Sean was in the build. Look at my dog. Look at my dude. Hey, respect the GOAT.
oh man.
But before I knew it, his enthusiasm had won me over. I was younger then, and didn't exactly do a great job teaching him. Hey, he admits it. But I saw him improve slowly but surely. A little slow on the uptick at times, but an absolute Boy Scout at heart. No wonder you remind me of him.
Hey,
So I'm in hiding right now for, reasons. Still, nothing gets me more fired up than a fight. I'd always get totally focused on taking down whoever was in front of me. I may be older now, but that fundamental part of me hasn't changed a bit.
oh,
That's part of why I decided to make you my student, in fact. I may be in hiding, but fighting's always going to be a part of my life. It's part of who I am.
hey,
You heard about what's happened in Nation, right? The terror attacks? I was there on behalf of the Foundation, overseeing economic aid projects. I was suspected of working with anti-government groups, and, well, here we are. Honestly, I couldn't believe what had happened to me. Before I knew it, I was wanted on suspicions of terrorism. I had no idea what was right, no idea what I was supposed to do. It was all kind of blur, but in the end, well,
At any rate,
I found myself in a brawl with an on-site security agent. They detained me after that. He fought Luke! My son ended up involved. Thanks heavens he made it out safely. That's the only silver lining in all this. Thanks a bunch, but I don't know why I read that. Wait a second, are you roasting me because you know I can't cook? Time to talk.
reality is,
Who was responsible for the incident in Nation? It was one of the NGOs, or that was part of it if I had to guess. Not that I have proof, nothing concrete anyway.
however,
But I know the bastard responsible for setting me up. You better believe I'm not going to let this end
at
here.
any rate,
If I don't settle things, the man I used to be will be lost forever. I can feel it. Yo, that's a different art thing, I'll tell you what. Wasn't expecting it. We'll cook with it though. And now that we've got Ken taken care of, world map.
Raised by the savages, know you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back. Take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home, so better pack your bags. But it's potion. Float like a butterfly, I'm floating like the ocean. Battle cries of music to
We'll do Cammy. We'll get a little fighting into. Right, you've been reading a lot of dialogue trees. Let's get a little fighting in. Right? Little excitement for this video / stream.
bring your best man out and spinning like a ceiling fan.
United Kingdom.
Is that a gift he's got? Oh, it's just gum. I'll fight him regular. I'll fight him with Ken. All right, you got me there. Oh shoot. Do I have a command list? Yeah, okay. I did have a new super thing. Down, back, light kick. Cool.
There you go.
Can you tell I don't fight much Cammy? I have no idea what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh, not enough hit stun. But that's okay. That was enough hit stun. Ow. Relax, bro. If I said it was just a prank, would you hold it against me? Me and Cammy getting along. I need food.
What can I get for you? Thank you. Please come again.
I'll go back to Ken when I'm finished.
Engage!
Gotta practice more confirmed with the Ken style. But otherwise. Because Ken is coming soon in the rank though. I already said it was Luke, Marissa, and Ryu first. But Ken is quite literally number 4. Yo! I should have paid more attention. Alright, let's try that again. Not like this. I don't want to win at this cost. Actually, I may not care. Okay. Okay. Wait, what is it for me? What's the second one? Back, medium punch. Got it. I shouldn't have been messing around. I should have been paying a little more attention than I was paying. I can admit it. Hey,
What can I get for you?
I kind of need a little more food.
Take care.
Oh wait, I didn't heal. I didn't heal all the way.
Thank you. Please come again.
All right, now that I'm finished being a connoisseur.
Well then.
Question. Sometimes the outcome of a battle costs someone their life. You know this, yet you fight nonetheless. Why is this? I'm gonna say protect the innocent because I'm pretty sure that's something that she wants to hear. But I don't particularly care for any of these answers. I see. You endure danger to protect. If you act with thought and conviction, then yours is a battle with no shortage of meaning. It's an answer that is also in accord with Delta Red's ideals.
Okay.
Ask yourself why you fight with your life on the line. If you're unable, I cannot authorize you for combat.
Yes.
Looking for a training match then? Let's go! Please, if we're to do this, we must make this a live combat exercise. Bring it on. Oh, you are not ready. You're not okay. Alright, you got me there. I know that conversion. Oh no. Okay. I know conversion. Ooh. Eesh. I thought she'd go up and then I could punish that. There we go. If it's one thing I'm gonna do, it's jump in. Would you believe that was supposed to be a show you did? There we go. Oh! Shouldn't have pressed the button, I guess. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are you back in that corner? She comboed off it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That didn't work. I really hoped that was gonna work too. It's worth a shot. But this ain't Marvel. Nor is it an anime fighter. Don't settle. Training is the only way.
Ah.
You've got my number, right? Feel free to phone me in an emergency. If you sense danger, don't hesitate. Call in the cavalry.
Okay.
My combat style is defined by its mobility. Strike at your opponent's blind spot in a flash. Distance is everything. For now, practice approaching your opponent.
Did you know?
The ground game is a fundamental element of martial arts. If you strike from the air, do so with caution. The jump is to leave yourself defenseless. If your opponent takes advantage of that fact, you'll quickly regret it.
Ah.
Meet more martial artists, learn more techniques. It's all data for your growing combat database. But always conduct your analysis beforehand. You won't have time once you're in an actual fight. What's that you have? Is that for me? Eels, a fine feast for a cat, I imagine. Only in this case, they've been flavored, which means it's up to me to choke them down. Urgh. Cats can't eat flavored fish? The eels have been disposed of. I can only hope you learn something from witnessing this act.
Ah,
You've been training just as I've instructed, so allow me to reveal something to you. I'm a soldier in the British Special Forces unit known as Delta Red. We eliminate criminal organizations, protect VIPs, and handle global peacekeeping operations. You met one of our agents in Metro City, right? Besides his normal duties, he also scouts for new recruits. Strong individuals with the will to fight, like you.
yes,
You're wondering if we've been working in tandem to get you into enlist?
that's right.
And what if we were? Think you'd be able to get away from us? Only joking. Okay, you. You want to give me something? Let's see it then. LOL. All right, time for the gift giving. We're gonna get her to 96, and then we're gonna talk to her. I'm assuming friendship quests are such that like you have to have style and bond, because that's the only, because so far I've only been able to do it with Marissa. So I guess that might be the case. So we'll get more friendship quests later, just not right now. Doody doody dee doo. Yeah, I knew this would take like an hour or some change. I like the joke of this, but the fade to black every time? The fade to black every time sure is something, I'll say that much. But we're getting her to 96. I keep thinking it does like 10 bonus points the first time I did it. And I thought the gifts would do like 10 ups, and it's like, no, 5 ups. So I had to get like a lot of money. I really wanted to do this earlier, but I wasn't able to, because I knew it would take around this time. Like I knew it would take like an hour and a half to like be able to bond and chat with everybody and all that jazz. It's gonna make for a nice YouTube video though. Bow 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 bow. 3 more. I miscalculated all of them. That's crazy. Well, I bought 19 eels on Cammy, and I didn't need to buy 19 eels on Cammy. So like that one's on me. Like I very clearly did not need to like break the bank on Cammy. Oh no, my headphones. All right, one more gift. Hey, somebody got to get all these gifts I ain't trying to give somebody. So shout out to Chun-Li, I guess. I don't know. All right, time to talk to Cammy for a bit.
Yes.
Where else have I worked? I'm a born soldier. Delta Red is my home. Don't give me that look, I'm serious. I was found as a child, amnesiac, origin unknown. Delta Red took me in and raised me. Even the name Cammy was given to me by Delta Red's commander. It was only in the course of my duties that I learned who I was, where I came from.
Actually,
I was a genetically engineered super soldier created by the criminal organization Shadaloo. Worse, I'd been sent to infiltrate Delta Red as a spy. That's who I am, someone who never had a home to return to in the first place. But Delta Red accepted me unconditionally. The Cammy we know is part of a team and a family.
boy,
Come now, spare me the waterworks, and not a word of this to a single soul.
that reminds me.
Have I ever told you about my family? Shadaloo created other genetically engineered soldiers just like me.
Ah.
An abominable act, to be sure, but no matter the circumstances of their births, they're family to me. One of them, DeCapri, is my twin sister.
But
The mission she was entrusted with was my assassination. Needless to say, we clashed on more than one occasion. We didn't exactly have a sisterly bond. Thankfully, Shadaloo's downfall also shattered her brainwashing.
and then
She's now a hard-working member of Delta Red. Sometimes we even have time to enjoy lunch together. We may be siblings, but we're both complete mysteries to one another. Time flies by whenever we talk.
about that.
Seeing you has brought DiCaprio to mind as of late. What should we discuss the next time we meet, I wonder? Aww. Master is a funny word, all too different from instructor, to be sure.
Right.
I've worked as an instructor before, providing guidance to other operatives. Besides standard combat training, knife throwing and horseback riding are in my area of expertise as well. That's right, horseback riding. Through forests, over rivers, and across trackless wilderness. Mounted police are hardly an uncommon sight on the streets of London, you know. Most importantly, horses are noble, strong, and beautiful. They possess an appeal entirely dissimilar from that of cats. Don't look at me like that. My feelings for cats remain unshaken. I always enjoyed teaching others how to ride horses, though. Perhaps I could even teach you, given the opportunity. Word? You're really starting to come into your own. Not quite at the level Delta Red requires, but... well, I suppose I may as well tell you. You know of Siren, right? The robotics business is booming. They even have a new building under construction. How would you respond if I told you they were a threat? Just so, Siren is a globally recognized blue chip company. They've nothing on their record, no incidents, past investigations all revealed the company to be above board. But I can't help but think something is amiss here. That Siren has some kind of connection to Shadaloo. I'm lucky to be working with someone like yourself, someone who's delved into Metro City's shady underbelly. But you don't want to use those skills to fish for intel. You want to take on the world, correct? By all means, return to your journey, but I'd like to maintain this relationship of cooperation we've built. Wherever you end up, I'll always be but a message away. If anything happens, do reach out. One more gift. And now for the last talk. Okay, so I don't actually have to talk to her to get the second outfit. I just give it to him. Okay. I was trying to see which came first, chicken or the egg. Do you know how Shadaloo was able to become such a massive criminal organization? Military technology, M. Bison's leadership and charisma, those are results. I'm talking about the cause. Bison's psycho power was at the heart of it all, a demonic power that could bend others to his will, or destroy them. We were called the Dolls, soldiers subservient to M. Bison's will, forced to commit unspeakable atrocities. Shadaloo might have fallen, but I've no doubt that many former Dolls are still struggling with the effects of that curse. I think of all of them as my sisters, and I'll do whatever I can to save them all. Just Just as I found a home for myself in Delta Red, my wish is that they all get the chance to lead their own lives. Though, it's already too late for one of them. All we can do for her now is live on and make sure she's remembered. Aww. I can't name all of them, but it's like, aww. Because I did the Street Fighter V story and it was terrible. But it did allow me to see like all of these people. So we can actually see like who got help and who wasn't able to. Alright, now we can diggity dip. World map.
It's a rap like some bandages. The winner is unanimous. I'm quicker than the flashes from the lights on the cameras. Oh, you the best? What a big cap. I can take you standing on my backpack. Don't listen to the chatter of any
Genbu Temple. We're not gonna see Ryu just yet. It's time to see Manon. There she is. Ah, never sell a gift. That's a good 2 points someone could use.
Bring your best man, have him spinning like a ceiling
Okay. Time for the French buddy.
I appreciate the gesture.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, wonderful. I appreciate the gesture.
I did not need that many Beaujolais. Oh, wow.
I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful. 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 I appreciate the gesture.
No way it's about to rain outside.
Oh, wonderful. I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful.
Beaujolais. More gifts.
I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful. I appreciate the gesture.
I didn't buy, or I bought more than I needed to, but
I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful.
yeah, no, Manon likes the gifts. Lily likes her gifts.
I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful. I appreciate the gesture. Oh, wonderful.
It also seems that some of the communication that I may want with them
appreciate the gesture.
is locked. I don't want to say locked, but it is like behind the
I appreciate the
Jeez, what was I gonna say? It does seem that it's like behind actually learning their style or fighting people with their style, which I'm okay with. Okay, let's talk, and then we'll do the final gift. Much like the millions of girls who follow me, I'm a confectionery connoisseur.
Viva does it best.
I can't quite eat with the same laissez-faire attitude, however. But I complement that with the joy of making sweets instead.
Hey,
Oh, word! That's a pose. Have you tried orangettes before? They're a true treasure of the confectionery world, made by boiling oranges in syrup. Simple to make, yet extremely time-consuming, perfect for days without anything on the schedule.
bonjour.
How do they taste? Superb, of course. My family and staff members have all given their stamps of approval. I'll give you some as a gift next time I make some. You might have to wait a couple of years, though. Damn, you that busy? That's crazy.
Well,
I enter tournaments against other styles to improve my judo techniques, something my father taught me. I've been mulling it over again now that I'm on my own. That way of doing things suits me well.
that's what I thought.
I
but
became best in the world of judo, but stopping there gave me no other way to develop. I will continue pursuing greatness while being influenced by others, not unlike a great artist, no? Plus, nothing gets the fans more fired up than announcing a match against another style. Our goal is to get jaws to drop, to keep pushing forward, fearless in the face of defeat.
Hey,
So, what is your impression of the street fighters in this country?
I see.
Aha, still unaware of their true nature,
May I?
Savate, a mixed martial art that sometimes uses sticks, fencing a combat sport honed in the tumult of history. There are pulse courses through the back streets. I usually prefer to steer away myself. But I face both in tournaments. It's always a fine opportunity to experiment with the possibilities of judo. This is Udon. I think this is Udon. Right? It's something about the artist. This is somebody from Udon. Couldn't tell you who though. Winning was far from simple, but judo has its strengths. And plenty of answers too. Just thinking back to those throws gives me goosebumps. You know the sensation, yes? When the world steps into range, you throw it to the ground. So focus on your training, particularly your ukemi.
My word.
Absolutely incredible and downright terrifying. I'm referring to you, of course. You're a genius when it comes to mimicking the styles of others, or perhaps performing is more accurate. I hadn't mentioned this, but I've been utterly floored by your talent. You make stealing skills look easy. By comparison, what have I learned from facing other styles in tournaments? It made me question myself. That's when it hit me. You're like a boat traveling the seas as the heart commands. I follow a set course. We're not racing to the same destination. I want us to stay friends no matter where we end up.
I knew it.
After all, there's no one else who can imitate as many styles as you. Nah, she love me for real?
A minute, if you can.
You know, training is all well and good, but do you have a goal in mind? I know you're dealing with circumstances of your own, but
For example,
athletes should set clear goals for themselves. Entering a tournament or winning a medal, for example. That makes every day, every minute, every second of training extra meaningful. Concentrate. Focus your awareness. Drill down deep. Do so, and a brand new you awaits. That's how I found victory at the World Ultra Judo That's how I found victory at the World Ultra Judo Championships. It is a very prestigious competition, yes, but that's not important. I accomplished the goal I set for myself, improved my strength. That's what matters. Still, I was on cloud 9 when I won. It felt like the audience would never stop applauding. It made me so happy. I decided to make my victory medal into an accessory. My father and brothers made quite the fuss about it, but I don't care. It's my medal. I'm sure you'll get to experience a similar excitement in the not-so-distant future.
yes.
Be sure to show me your medal when you do. I'll design something truly stunning for you. Okay, yeah. In order to get the friendship missions, because I saw that Manon had one herself. In order to get a friendship mission, then you gotta like up the style
I
too.
appreciate the gesture.
Yeah, that's fine, by the way. It just is what it is. Beaujolais?
Wonderful.
No, I was actually pretty close with the Manon gifts. Hold on. Respect me.
Nice to see you.
Do you have a second? It's about something I'm planning for tomorrow. I'm quitting judo. It'll be au revoir. Forever. Wait, what? Goodness, you reacted exactly as I expected. Sorry, it was a bad joke. Okay. Alright, jeez, woman, don't do that. I tried imagining what my life would be like if I never learned judo. Right, I probably would have become a model. I do love attention after all. But I doubt that would have been enough to satisfy me. I want to show the world who I truly am.
Yes.
So I think I would have pursued ballet as a form of physical expression. And I doubt I would ever have met you. Or, knowing you, perhaps you have made your way to the ballet stage in search of more moves to learn. Even if it came to that, you'd have nothing to fear. Just like back then, I'd have let you play the ultimate. Just like back then, I'd let you play the ultimate supporting role. That's my job as leading lady, after all. We got that fit. All right. World map. And now, last but certainly not least, Ryu. Yeah, we're making pretty good time. We're making pretty good time because I figured an hour and a half is what we needed. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy some anonymous person wants me to take a picture of. Word. Yo? Nah, that's cool. That's cool, video game. That's very cool. I ain't even gonna stunt with you. That's cool. Ryu. A new message. There we go. Yo. Who trying to see about me? Oh. Testing. Received, ma'am. Splendid. Ending transmission. Tss. Niggas is funny. Welcome to Paris. Greetings, my ambitious world traveler. How's Paris? How's Paris? I trust you are enjoying yourself. Ah, yes. I mean, it goes without saying. This is a city of art, of cuisine, a city in perpetual bloom. I can only hope you have the time of your life there. I forgot about the text. Let me talk to dude.
What can I get for you?
What kind of stuff you have in here? Nothing, really.
Thank you.
Who likes Natto? I don't remember. We ain't gotta worry about it now, but at some point we probably have to worry about it. We don't have to fight her. She didn't learn from Ryu. That's the only person there. All right, cool. Let's get some more text messages out the way. How frequently do you use social media? I'd like to gauge your situation. I'm a posting fiend. I'll say it. Simply browsing is fine, but do take discretion in disclosing personal matters. Revealing private information to the world at large invites risks that cannot be calculated. If you absolutely must, limit your discourse to conversations with trusted friends, and if all else fails, you can always message me. Word. You know, I took lessons in fortune telling. With nothing more than someone's name, I can tell their fortune for the day. Shall I tell your fortune? Hehe. How shall I put this? Your fortune for the day is abysmal. You'll be led astray by a beautiful woman and your day will be utterly ruined. Oh, you're so very innocent and naive. Do be careful. Okay. Let's get the camera, get the mission mode. Got it. Urgent, please respond. Please respond the moment you see this message. We must talk. Cat. Oh, I was testing your response time. It was dreadfully slow. No, that said, you displayed a precise understanding of the message contents. For that, at least you deserve credit. Okay. I am not so familiar with Metro City. To me, it seems like a city with a rather rugged flavor. How do you feel about it as a travel destination? Hey, you'll never get bored there. It's delightful hearing you express such adoration for your city. It must be quite enjoyable for you to speak so highly of it. Merci. Word. Greetings, are you feeling well? Calling me in for active service? No, that was not my intent. I simply wanted to ask you personally, and I would ask that you express your feelings via sticker. Cat. Why does she keep posting the cat? My passion for fighting grows by the day. I wish to be more well known for my abilities as a martial artist. On that note, I would like your opinion on something. I'm looking for a ring name of sorts, something that sounds strong. Strong? Swan supernova. A supernova. It causes mind something glittering and radiant, yes, but after a brief, brilliant explosion, all that remains is stardust. I had a friend who vanished from the world of fashion in much the same way, but you're absolutely right. Swan. I've managed to cultivate an image as a swan on the I managed to cultivate an image as a swan on the runway. Good lord. I've managed to cultivate an image as a swan of the runway. It was all I had at first. Just a white bird with a little else to her name. My goal now is to show that this swan can fight with power and grace. I can't wait to hear what they end up calling me in the ring. New message, but I do need to talk to this guy. This is Ryu, the Japanese martial artist, meditating at a temple silent as a stone. Huh, that's some quality intel. Okay. Hey, that's a lot. That's some quality intel. In return, I got another nugget of info about Bosch for you. Ever heard of a place called Nashal? It's a tiny developing nation tucked away in somewhere in Asia. Whole place is buzzing with activity development projects out the wazoo. But some of the citizens aren't fans of the way the government's doing things. In fact, Bosch is part of an anti-government resistance group. He was probably planning to use the cash he stole from Mad Gear to help his buddies back home, which brings me to the next piece of intel. But before I get to that, I've got a little favor to ask. I need you to meet with a security guard at the Siren Building in Metro City.
Clear.
Ta-da! LOL, I could buy somebody's next thing. I could purchase somebody's friendship points now, but I also have to like re-up on what I did for JP, so we'll see. Please teach me. Sorry, I don't take students. Even if I was a good teacher, my journey doesn't afford me much teaching time. That said, something tells me you're not the type to take no for an answer. So go on, let your fist do the talking. Okay, Ryu. I can do this. I can. Oof. Word. No Hashigeki for you. Okay. Whoa. There we go. He blocked it. Got him. Peace. There we go. That's how you cancel. Is it forward or back? Is it forward or back? It's back, medium punch. Oh, okay. Shoot. Oh, it's got a follow-up to it. Nice. And the follow-up was an overhead. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think I seen that.
I know.
I once knew a fighter like you, someone who wanted more than anything to be my student. I thought she was just a child, but in the blink of an eye, she had improved by leaps and bounds. And now her goals are loftier than mine ever were. I can't help but be reminded of her when I see your earnest desire to improve.
Right.
But you know, I shouldn't worry so much about whether or not you're my student. So long as we just so happen to be training in the same place, that's fine by me. Watching your progress should be interesting. Oh no, I don't look like I'm cooking for real. Dang, I put my dog to sleep. Okay. Okay. That's all I needed to do. Okay. I got the Hadouken. I got the Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. Now for the instant soba. Well, would you look at that? With the mood for soba stick, when the mood for soba strikes, I usually try to prepare it by hand, but this stuff is definitely faster and easier. Thanks. I'm not done with you yet, brother. Another gift? Thanks, I'll hold on to it. You can never have enough of these. Thanks, as always.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Nah, he loves him some instant soba. That's hilarious.
You have my thanks. Listen up.
Eating is a necessity if you want to build a strong body. I'm not particularly picky, but I knew a guy named El Fuerte whose cooking left a bit to be desired. He was a luchador who claimed to be a chef. After one of our matches, I had the chance to try some of his cuisine. That was the hardest I'd ever struggled to finish a meal, before or since. I've tried food from every corner of the globe, but never have I tasted anything like what he served. As a fighter, though, he was a genuine article, deserving of the title the Hurricane of the Gulf of Mexico.
By the way,
Speaking of food, I usually prepare meals on my own. Sometimes I get local ingredients and cook at my own lodgings. Once, when I was trading at a village overseas, I made my own soba noodles. I even got to serve them to the locals. They loved it, a very fond memory of mine.
oh, right.
If I have a chance, I want to treat you to some too. I make some mean soba if I do say so myself. What a he's just a guy. He's just a guy. Arguably, that's really what you need. In terms of like characters.
You have my thanks.
This is a very like fan servicey story
You have
mode,
my thanks.
but we're talking about a franchise that's been out since late 80s. You know what I mean?
You have my thanks.
Or not even late 80s. We're talking about a franchise that's been out since the 80s, right? We're talking 40 years.
You have my thanks.
You need fan, like, there's finally they finally pressed the fan service button on in terms of like really talking about who are these fighters when they're not fighting, when they're just vibing. Who are they really?
You have my thanks.
I had this dog 20 packs of instant soba. He said yes, sir. See, he enjoys his gifts too. Just very curious why everybody can't enjoy their
You
gifts,
have my thanks.
but it always gives them like 5 stars.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
All right. Now, time to talk.
All that aside,
Way back when, I fought a monk by the name of Retsu, who gave me Yokon sweets. I'll never forget that taste. Of all the Japanese sweets out there, the texture of Yokon is my favorite. The flavors never let me down either. Apparently, Retsu was excommunicated, a so-called immoral monk. Aw. Why was he excommunicated, you ask? I can't say for sure, but it sounds like he got into one too many fights. A runaway temper, perhaps.
now then.
He's been training as a fighter ever since, just like me. He was an acquaintance of my master's as well. They go way back, it seems. And his love for sweets far eclipses mine. He never met a piece of candy he didn't like. Being a martial artist is exhausting, so I doubt he's the only candy-craving fighter out there.
That reminds me.
I wear this outfit when training, but it's far from the only pair of clothes I have. I used to wear a gi during fights and even while traveling, but it had a tendency to make things, inconvenient. Moving between countries in a gi, for example, created far more difficulties than I would have preferred. It sets off plenty of red flags at airports, I can tell you that much.
Now then.
Chun-Li once bought me some clothes to help make sure it didn't happen again. Oh, they really be hanging out outside of this. That's hilarious.
No.
We'd fought, worked together on more than one occasion, but this was the first time we went shopping together. Chun-Li picked out the store right here in Japan.
About that.
I'm far from a stickler for fashion, but I can vividly recall Chun-Li insisting that I try on all sorts of outfits. After much consideration, I went with a jacket emblazoned with a pattern of cherry blossoms and the moon.
Actually.
The comfort far exceeded my expectations. It quickly became part of my everyday wardrobe. I even wear it to baths. Truly one of my favorite outfits. I wouldn't dare to lose it. We need that out. No, stop. We need that outfit. We don't need Ryu in the old gi with the crazy jawline. We need Ryu with a beard. With that cherry blossom full moon jack. We need that fit, dog. We need bad boy Ryu for free, or at the very least for purchasable in game with not real money.
By the way.
You knew what the streets wanted. Capcom knew what the streets wanted. My master went by the name of Goken. He was quite old, but a far more accomplished fighter than I am. When Ken and I were still young, a man appeared and struck Goken down. As followers of this path, we had always expected the worst, but we were devastated by the loss nonetheless. We prepared a simple grave for him in the place where we trained. However, our master, long thought dead, was actually still alive and appeared before us one day as if nothing had happened. He told us we had simply made a painfully mistaken assumption.
Ridiculous.
We couldn't believe our eyes. I swore we were hallucinating. We've been visiting his grave every single year after all. Don't get me wrong though, compared to the alternative, I couldn't be happier at that turn of events. Ryu has a dance? What?
That reminds me.
I did something a little out of the ordinary the other day.
No.
It was a small request from the priest who lets me train here, actually. He asked if I could participate in an event in town. Oh, it was nothing all that impressive.
About that.
He wanted me to help carry a portable shrine at a local festival. Hey, yo, it's Dan, yo, and Sakura and Maki. Hey, yo. Said I looked like I had the energy to spare. He's done a lot for me, so I was happy to accept the offer.
By the way,
When I say portable shrine, have you ever heard of a mikoshi? They're huge vessels that take many people to carry, and are said to hold divine spirits, a staple of Japanese festivals. The extravagant displays combined with the energy of the vessel bearers is always a sight to behold.
come to think of it,
At some festivals, they even clash the mikoshi against each other. Seeing them collide is like witnessing a martial art all of its own. Those kind of festivals occur all over Japan in every season. If you ever happen upon one, don't hesitate to join in on the fun. They had Dan in there. Hey, we here.
actually.
I was entrusted to a temple before I was even aware of my surroundings. I don't remember much before then. The priest who looked after me is no longer with us, and I know nothing about my parents. Can't say I really care.
No.
My past isn't terribly important to me. What matters is how I live in the here and now. People often describe me as being obsessed with the martial arts, but of course I have other interests.
For example,
I've become deeply interested in the cultures and histories of the countries I visited during my training. He's a historian! Humans, all from different environments, produce so many incredible things. Food, music, art, monuments, architecture, tools, and the value systems underpinning them all. And how could I forget martial arts? Encountering it all for myself, I was awestruck. This world is so full of people striving, creating, living. It's fascinating, but also strangely encouraging. It gives me a sense of fulfillment, of satisfaction.
I know.
My life has certainly been one of ups and downs. My earliest memories are of training under my master. Soon enough, I was traveling the world in search of skilled opponents, and I found them in lands far too many to mention. My fists still remember what it was like to face them. I took on evil organizations seeking to bring the world to ruin, fighting tirelessly alongside trusted allies. For a time, my search for strength caused a dark and corrupting evil to eat away at me. I struggled against it for what felt like an eternity, but eventually emerged victorious in a battle against myself. Now, at long last, I'm capable of unleashing an offense I'm truly satisfied with. I finally found the answer I sought, which means for me, it's time to turn the page. Regardless, I intend to continue walking this path. I don't know what encounters and locales await me, but I'm excited to find out for myself. More than that, I want to pass on the many things I've learned, just as I did with you. Yo! He found himself. He finally found himself, man. He's not gonna be here for Street Fighter 7, but he finally found himself. I'm so happy for him. Everybody, for real, everybody's always trying to find themselves. It's great to see, like, Ryu finally did it. We're gonna buy more cards for JP because somebody, couldn't tell you who, somebody like went crazy and was mashing through the dialogue boxes thinking it would be faster, and it wasn't faster. It wasn't faster at all. So, but yeah, we're gonna buy JP stuff. I don't think I have any more gifts to give people, so I'm gonna buy JP stuff. If I gotta just be in Metro City, I guess I'll do more Metro City stuff till they tell me to go somewhere else. Let's check my text. Emergency. We have an emergency on our hands. I've made contact with a hostile. Target is a dog. Smaller breed. Please advise. Offer it your hand. My hand? Are you daft? Regardless, I was unsuccessful. I closed the distance as best I could. but it fled down an alleyway, but not before turning and looking at me. A behavioral pattern similar to a cat. It was quite cute, I'll admit. Cat. I tried.
What can I get for you?
Dogs are mostly friendly, dog. If they, unless they're growling at you, like, you could probably get you could find a dog on the street, and then it's your dog. Anyway. I don't need more of those, don't need more of those. I can get more of those, but I'm not gonna. We need the playing cards. Ooh, did not realize they were almost 5K. That'll teach me.
Thank you. Please come again.
That'll teach me for sure. I'm gonna make that mistake again this stream. That'll teach me. Good lord.
Raised by the savages, know you couldn't handle this. Everyone who battled me, they falling like an avalanche. Got them falling back to back. Take them all just hand in hand. Y'all going home for better pack.
We gotta go meet Ken. Then I'm gonna go and see Chun-Li. Give her like the leftover stuff that no one else wants. And then talk to her because she's gonna get like +10. Take a picture of the siren building. And then we are going to do paint a clock. Ain't gonna be much, but it's something. It's something. Right, and then Saturday we'll have a full paint a clock stream. Because I got all the outfits that I really wanted to have. So, well, not except for Rhea. But I got all the dialogue that I definitely wanted to see Ryu's dialogue. Like Ryu and Ken's dialogue, I really wanted to see those. Now, if only we could figure out how to get like more drive tickets, because ooh, I need those. That's probably I should be playing ranked or I should be playing casual situation. Interesting.
Yo.
Wanna go? Okay.
Well then.
That's right. Gotta take a step forward if you want to make it anywhere. I see now that I wasn't supposed to meet Ken yet, but here's my thing. If I wasn't supposed to meet Ken, then I shouldn't have gotten that quest. Because Ken was supposed to cook me, apparently. Oh, you got me there. With your move, I will win. I am glowing. I don't know how to change this. Whoa. Careful now. You left yourself wide open. Oh no. My fault. My fault, Ken, dog. You know I'd be playing too much. Whoa. Waking up. And that's me.
Nice.
Hey, you're really coming along. Some folks just want to throw out moves all willy-nilly. I'd really rather not see you become one of those types. So I'd better teach you the basics at the very least. Yeah, I couldn't imagine seeing somebody that just like throws 3 Hadokens in a row like it's nothing. That's totally not my vibe. Yeah. That's not who I am at all.
Hey.
I take it you're the one the informant mentioned. Hey, no need to answer. I'm tasked with handling this bad boy right here, that's all. Here, a key card to the Siren building. And now it's all yours. Don't lose it. Did you get it? I want you to use that to sneak into the Siren building. You don't need to collect any classified information, but there are a few things I want you to take a picture of: a researcher's lab coat and a Siren staffer's name card. I'll tell you what they're for after you acquire them. Wait until nightfall, sneak inside from the construction site. Pro tip, don't get caught. And I won't get caught because this mission will take place in the next video. So thanks for being here. Like and subscribe as always. Tell me how you're enjoying all of the Street Fighter content that I'm doing. If I have dropped some Spider-Man stuff by this time, I don't think I have, but if I've dropped some Spider-Man stuff by this time, then let me know how you're enjoying that. If I drop some Soul Hacker stuff, which is especially rare, if I did that too, I'm a madman. Let me know how you're enjoying everything. Once again, I'm the Shady Champ, the most trustworthy gamer that you know, and I appreciate you. Chun-Li!
Oh? Thank you.
LOL.
Thank you. 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 Huh?
You're wondering if I'm skilled at anything besides martial arts? As a matter of fact,
yes.
I'm pretty good with a gun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, right. She's a cop. No, I don't carry one around on me all day or anything. I'm talking about shooting for sport. Rather than shooting fixed targets, I like skeet shooting, you know, the kind with the flying disc. You relax, take your stance, and wait for the target. Then when the moment comes, you quickly aim and fire. Yo, that's Lucia in the background. Hey!
Let's see.
Honestly, marksmanship shares more than a few times in common with martial arts. I did carry a pistol in my own line of work, but I only ever fired warning shots. Even in the most dangerous situations, I've always found that a nice kick or two solves the problem faster than any bullet. By the way, I actually entered an intercontinental shooting competition once, took home 8th place. Oh, took home 6th place. Not quite what you imagined, I take it. Hey, you got me there. Got me there. Did not expect her to go, yeah, I shoot. Map, we're gonna fast travel to Beat Square. And now for the other fun part of all this, we are finally getting into paint a clock. Oh boy. All right, it's saved. I get to end the